Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a major arrest has been announced by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. Hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. This one's rather personal to me. I don't like to get personally invested in stories. I really don't. Not even the election stuff. I try my darndest to separate myself from it emotionally, mentally, because if you don't, when you do this job, separate yourself from these things, it will take a toll on you. It'll take a toll on your relationships, your family life. It'll take a toll on everything, really. And so I try to separate myself and kind of distance myself from things because I don't want it to affect me in that way. But this was emotional for me, and it was personal for me. And many of you guys have watched the video of the Florida highway trooper, the state trooper, rescuing that dog that was tied to a pole as the floodwaters were rising in Hurricane Milton. Savagery is the only word I can use to describe leaving a dog there like that. But he was rescued, and he is now safe and sound, and his name is now Trooper, and he will be adopted. There's like a zillion adoption applications for this dog. He will be adopted. The owner did try to retrieve him and was told, heck no. That being said, he has been arrested. He has been arrested. He was released on bail, but he will face the maximum in animal abuse and cruelty charges, and I love it. This needs to be done across the board. As far as I'm concerned, if you abuse an animal, you should get the same punishment as if you abuse a human being. They are living, breathing creatures with souls, with feelings, with emotions. This week, my dog, and I ask for your prayers, this week and the past week, my dog had just some issues. It looks like, it's going to be okay. But I'm still waiting for some results from the vet. But he went to an emergency hospital. Then he went to a vet. And it was thousands and thousands of dollars to do all this. Fortunately, I have good insurance. Please get your pets insured, guys. But it was a lot of money up front, and you have to wait to get reimbursed by your insurance. And I thought to myself during this, how lucky he is to have a daddy. I don't say owner. To have a daddy who loves him so much that if it was $100,000, I'd find a way to make it happen. And because I love him, he's like my kid. And a lot of animals don't have that. And I pray that if you guys have animals, you do treat them like that. They're not things you can leave behind. They're not things you just, oh, well, we kind of outgrew them, or we're moving to a new place, or we have a baby now. They have emotions. They have feelings. They feel abandoned. They feel scared. Don't do that to them. If you can't make a lifetime commitment, don't get a pet. Anyway, I'm sorry. I get emotional about this. I want you to watch Governor Ron DeSantis announce this, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
We had somebody decide as Hurricane Milton approached that it would somehow be a good thing to take his dog and chain it to a post on the interstate. Well, we had a Florida Highway Patrol with us here today that saw that dog in distress. Dog was very rattled from that experience. Rescued the dog. The dog's now in Tallahassee. It will be adopted, renamed Trooper. But we said at the time, you don't just tie up a dog and have them out there for a storm. Totally unacceptable. And we're going to hold you accountable. Well, I'm proud to announce that the authorities have identified the dog's former owners, and State Attorney Susie Lopez is now pursuing animal cruelty charges against the individual. So we said you'd be held accountable, and you will be held accountable.